And now on Safe Space TV, we continue our Easter programming, creating a safe space to explore the big issues of life and faith with Tabs and Hetty's Easter special, Hatching Hope, a cracking great Easter.
We're gonna have some fun today. We're hatching hope at Easter. Hatching hope, hatching hope, hatching hope. We're hatching hope at Easter. What is Easter all about? Is it about chocolate? Easter eggs, Easter eggs, Easter eggs. No, it isn't about chocolate. Easter's really all about a weekend that changed history. Good Friday, a silent Saturday, an amazing Sunday, a weekend to remember. We're gonna have some fun today. We're hatching hope at Easter. Hatching hope, hatching hope, hatching hope. We're hatching hope at Easter.
Hello and welcome to part one of our Easter special.
Yeah, we're gonna have an extremely good time today.
Exactly.
Excuse me, Tabs, that was my joke.
Oh, sorry. It just really cracked me up.
Anyway, today we thought we'd get every bunny together, have a load of fun and hatch our giant Easter egg to bring some hope to everyone at this time.
Wow, okay, yeah, that's right. It's time for... Hatching Hope!
Yes! And right at the start of Hatching Hope, we want to make sure that we aren't giving anyone false hope.
Oh no.
So we're going to get started with a round of Exactly Factly.
Welcome to everybody's favourite, weird and wonderful, true fact-finding quiz show, Exactly Factly. Each of our studio contestants will share a weird and wonderful fact. It could either be an exactly factly true fact, or it could be false. After each contestant has shared their attempt at a fact, we'll ask the other contestants to decide if they think it is an exactly factly true fact, or, well, truly made up, complete and utter nonsense falseness. And for you, our lovely viewers watching this, whether you're in a classroom or watching at home, why not play along? Team up with those around you and see if you can beat our contestants' scores. 10 points for every contestant who scores correctly, and the contestant with the least points at the end will meet their eggy doom. Let's introduce our contestants. First off, returning from her quizzing debut all the way back from Merry Quizmas quiz show, we have Joy Wicks. How are you doing today, Joy?
I'm just great. I'm all shiny and fantastic, like all the star jumps I've been doing non-stop for the last 12 months.
And next we have Hot Cross Bunsen, joining us live from the Houses of Parliament cake shop. Any chance of sending a few chocolate Easter egg nests our way, Mr. Hot Cross Bunsen?
Well, I suppose I'd have to ask one of my advisors, Chris?
Yes, sorry, I'll be with you in a minute. I'm just ordering some carrot cake. Next slice, please, Margaret.
Anyway, let's move on. Next, we go to, well, Mini me, actually. Everyone say hi to Mini Tabs.
Hi, it's great to be here on the show. I mean, if all those chocolate lovers can have their mini eggs, why can't you have Mini Tabs, Tabs?
Exactly. And our fourth contestant looks familiar, but I can't quite put my finger on why. It's Shelley from Yorkshire.
Hi! I'm so extra happy to be here on the show. I got up at the crack of dawn because I was so excited. Oh, it's boiling in this studio.
Okay, well, let's get on with our first fact of Exactly Factly. Joy Wicks, what's your fact?
Okay, here's my fact. It is obviously exercise related. Did you know that sheep counting is officially recognised sport in Australia?
Interesting. What do you think, viewers? Let's see what our other contestants think. We've got complete and utter nonsense falseness from Hot Cross Bunsen and Shelley, but we've got exactly factly true from Mini Tabs. Well, there's only one way to find out. Joy Wicks, can you reveal, is your fact exactly factly true or complete and utter nonsense falseness?
It is exactly factly true, and I bet it's absolutely exhausting.
Oh wow. So that's 10 points to Mini Tabs. I wonder how you did at home, viewers. Well, let's hear our next fact. Hot Cross Bunsen?
Right. Well, yes. Fact. In light of our country's tremendous efforts throughout the restrictions this year, my fact is that across the sea in Germany, they have some weird old restrictions in place, even at Easter, such as I'm told, for most of the country, it is illegal to dance in public on Good Friday.
Wow! No dancing on Good Friday? Okay, well, what do you think of that one, viewers? Exactly factly true or complete and utter nonsense falseness? Let's see what our other contestants think. Oh, we've got exactly factly true from Joy Wicks on Mini Tabs, but Shelley has voted for complete and utter nonsense falseness. What is it, Boris? Hot Cross Bunsen?
Well, I couldn't exactly make that up, could I? It is exactly factly true. Yes, thank you.
Okay, so that puts Joy Wicks and Hot Cross Bunsen on 10 points, Mini Tabs on 20 points, but Shelley still lagging behind with no points. Come on, Shelley, you can do better than that. What's our next fact, Mini Tabs?
Okay, you're right. Yes, my fact is that in the region of my nearby city of Liverpool, known as Egbirth, it received its name because of the locals eating a record-breaking number of Easter eggs on Easter Sunday in the year 1236.
Okay, what do we think? Is that exactly factly true or complete and utter nonsense falseness? Let's see what our contestants think. We're all saying it's complete and utter nonsense falseness, apart from Shelley, who is totally convinced. Mini Tabs?
It is complete and utter nonsense falseness. I made it up.
Great! So we have everyone on 20 points except for Shelley, who still has no points. Which actually means Shelley has lost. But hey, we still need to see who has won. So Shelley, what is your weird and wonderful fact?
I can't believe I've been beaten, and I think my fact's pretty exceptional though. Did you know that in the Christian Bible it states that Jesus came back to life after he died, and as many as 500 people witnessed him alive again?
Wow, that is a pretty cool fact. What do you think, viewers? Let's see what our studio contestants think. Let's see if they think this one is exactly factly true. And we all seem to have been listening in our re-lessons, it seems, because we've all noted exactly factly true. Wow, well done, everyone.
Well done. It is certainly true. That's what it says, but it's something that people have been examining for thousands of years now, trying to decide whether to believe it or not.
That is also true, Shelley. But I'm afraid you're not redeeming your woefully low score there of 0. Whilst everyone else gets to scramble off home as joint winners, it's time for you to get eggy! Well, whilst they're getting cleaned up, I want to talk to you about Fridays because I absolutely love Fridays. Fridays are just the best, right? They are great. Fridays bring me hope. Hope for a fun weekend. Right, Easter even has a Good Friday. Like, not just any normal Friday, which are pretty great, aren't they? But this one even has it in the name. It's called Good Friday. I mean, Fridays are just the best. Like, Friday's the last day of the school week, and it's the last day before you have 2 days off school. And I guess if you're lucky, you might even get to stay up late on a Friday night. I mean, that on its own makes Friday a really good Friday, doesn't it? A Good Friday, right? Imagine this, okay? A Good Friday would be like a day with no lessons, but just fun all day. And maybe, just maybe, you get to watch a movie, like, not an educational movie either, like something fun, you know? Like one of the Toy Story films, you know what I mean? Like, that's good, that's full of toys and fun and stuff, and the toys come to life. Oh, wouldn't that be great? Oh, how about this though? Okay, so a Good Friday. Right, a really Good Friday would be when all the kitchen staff at school get fed up and just order everyone Happy Meals for everyone and McFlurries. Not that we're sponsoring anyone. And if you want to make Friday really, really good, how about no school on a Friday? Like, I shouldn't say that, should I? But not only does that make Friday good, but Thursday's good as well, because it's like Thursday's now Friday, and it's like you get 2 Fridays in a row.
Tabs?
Yeah?
That's not why it's called Good Friday.
Oh.
Good Friday is the day when Jesus died on the cross.
But that doesn't sound very good. We're meant to be hatching hope here, Hetty. I'm trying to get us excited for Easter, you know, with all the little eggs and hatching and new life. Not death.
Cut! Right, let me explain. Got something cool to tell you. I'll share it with you as a rhyme from Bob Hartman's Rhyming Bible, which I love reading all the time. When Jesus hung upon the cross, his hands and feet nailed to the wood, he saw the men who hated him laughing at him where they stood. Priests and rulers, one and all. Some were jealous, some afraid. If you are God's son, they mocked. Save yourself and leave this place. When Jesus hung upon the cross, a crown of thorns jammed on his head. He saw the soldiers gambling for what little clothing he had left. He could have given hate for hate or cursed the soldiers' hammer blows. Instead he said, Father, forgive what they have done, they do not know. When Jesus hung upon the cross, he saw his mother's tears flow down. He watched her grief and agony as she knelt weeping on the ground. John he called, disciple friend, take my mother home with you. Treat her like she's your mum now. Do for her what I would do. When Jesus hung upon a cross, 2 thieves hung with him left and right. He heard one thief call, save us now, if you really are the Christ. We're guilty, said the other thief. This man does not deserve to die. You'll be with me in paradise, said Jesus to him in reply. When Jesus hung upon the cross, his tongue hard swollen, lips cracked dry, he croaked, I thirst. And then he saw a sponge upon a branch raised high. He wet his lips with sour wine, and as he saw the darkness fall, he cried, it's finished. Then he died for you and me, for one and all.
Wow. Now, I mean, that really wasn't very nice.
No.
It sounds pretty horrific, to be honest. Like, this was the guy who, a few days earlier, everyone was worshipping. Like, there's all sorts of stuff in the Bible about Jesus doing all these amazing, like, miracles.
Yes, loads of them.
Feeding thousands of people turning up who followed him and calling him their king and their savior. And even, I mean, today, like, he's the reason we have Christmas.
Oh, I love Christmas.
That's when he was born, and
Yeah.
man, do I love Christmas.
You do.
And it's just like all the joy, all the happiness, all the decorations,
Yeah.
the music, God rest you merry
Yeah.
gentle, and all the gifts, the celebrate. Like Jesus was amazing. Okay, and you're telling me that when all these thousands of people turned their back on him, got him arrested, gave him what sounds like a pretty unfair trial,
Yeah, he was, yeah.
and then tortured and brutally killed him, we're supposed to call that a Good Friday?
Well, yeah.
Why?
Okay, so imagine somebody blesses you with a really cool gift.
Okay, what about an e-scooter or a PS5?
Well,
That'd be
yeah,
cool.
sure, something like that. But in order to bless you, it would cost them something, wouldn't it?
Oh, it would, yeah. I mean, £490.99 is the recommended retail price for the PS5, if it's ever in stock.
Yeah, right. I said imagine it, I'm not actually gonna get you one. So the thing is, for Christians, when we celebrate Easter, we believe that the best gift anyone could ever have is an everlasting friendship with God.
Okay.
On earth in this life, but then after that, forever. I mean, that's pretty amazing. When you look at the whole huge, massive universe with all its amazing details, Christians believe that the God of that universe, who must be so powerful, wants to be friends with us little humans.
Wow.
And
that is cool.
let's face it, we try to be good.
Yeah.
And, most of the time, perhaps we manage it, but we're not perfect.
We're not.
Especially when you compare us to God.
Yeah.
So for such a huge blessing, the gift of friendship with God, that must come with a huge cost, right?
Yeah. Well, I'd have thought so, yeah. I mean, I bet it costs a bit more than a lot of e-scooters, I guess.
Yeah, a lot more than a lot. But Christians believe that it's a gift. And that means the person giving the gift pays the cost. Nobody gives you an e-scooter as a gift and then gives you a receipt and expects you to pay them, do they?
Well, no, because that wouldn't be a gift at all, would it?
Exactly. So the amazing gift of friendship with God that Christians believe in comes as a gift from Jesus.
Oh, wow.
And the cost of that gift was so much that Jesus willingly gave up his life for it. Christians believe that's how much he loves people and how much he wants friendship with them, that he's prepared to give absolutely everything in order to take all our imperfections on himself, so that us little humans can be friends with a huge, powerful God.
Wow. Well, I guess that does make for a Good Friday. Like, I mean, it's kind of sad, but incredibly good then for Christians. Yeah. Because receiving that gift of friendship with God forever, that's got to be pretty good. Well, pretty amazing actually, to know that we're so loved so much. Oh, wow. Okay, so we've come to that part in our show where we hatch open our first giant Easter egg of hope to find out what the first of our not one, no, but 2 hatching hope challenges are.
Oh, yes!
Okay, you excited about this?
I'm really excited. Come on.
Right, well, let's see. I wonder what the egg's going to try, what it'll reveal. I think it's about to. Yeah, I think it is. Here we go. Oh, wow, okay. Amazing.
Cool.
Okay, so our first Hatching Hope challenge is to bring the gift of friendship to someone.
That is a great challenge.
Yeah.
And I guess you can do this in all sorts of different ways, like maybe it's spending time with someone.
Yeah.
Or giving them a gift. Yeah. Or doing something for them that you know they'll like. Yeah. Not just something that you'd like.
An act of kindness.
Yeah. Perhaps it's as simple as saying something really kind to someone and encouraging them, making them feel good and letting them know that you love them.
Yeah, okay, so letting them know how much they mean to you. Yeah, I really like this challenge, because it means that we have to really think and be creative. How can we bring the gift of friendship to someone else? Well, whatever you do, make sure it's something that shows how valuable the person is, because the message of Good Friday reminds us just how incredibly valuable each and every one of us is.
It's true. So we hope that you enjoyed part 1 of Hatching Hope, and we'll catch up with you again in part 2 after the adverts.
See you soon.
Bye!
We're gonna have some fun today. We're hatching hope.